Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I am your host Wally, and today we are in Kerrville, Texas. Kerrville, Texas is another small little town in the Texas Hill Country, set up on the hills, and our first stop is the Museum of Western Art. This award-winning museum showcases some of the great Western art that we have here in this country. It's got sculptures, statues, artwork, and it's taken me a while, but I've grown to actually like Western art. I used to think it was kind of boring, but the more I study history, the more I realize its importance in the romanticization of the West, but also it sort of shows what life was like, whether it's idealized or not. This is my favorite painting right there. With my second favorite painting, look at those rocky outcroppings. I'm a sucker for rocky outcroppings. And huge landscapes that the West is known for. Anyways, it's a cool little stop if you're just roaming around the Texas Hill Country. Also, while I was there, they were showcasing some artist art on horses. You may think horses are all the same, but no. Look at all those different horses. Each one of these paintings is a different horse. They have either different hair or different musculature. It was amazing to see. And then they have a kids section, which always excites me because kids need to learn history and experience history, and what better way than actually being able to touch things and put things on and try things out. So I always like that. Gives the kids something to do instead of just looking at boring art. Outside the grounds, there's some picnic areas where you can have a picnic and just relax and hang out with the family and look at some other statues and artwork that surrounds the property. I went there in the fall so you can start seeing some of the fall foliage. They also have some wagons, which if you're talking about the West, you need to mention wagons. This is my favorite here. Those can probably fit around 15 people, not counting me. And of course your saddles. And then no talk of the West would be complete without mentioning Native Americans. And here's some Kachina dolls, which I always think are cute and mystical. My next stop was the Empty Cross Monument, which is a hill that I guess somebody bought and turned into a religious sanctuary. There's some religious statues everywhere, and a huge empty cross. It's empty both metaphorically and literally, and people write their little prayers on rocks and leave them there, hoping that they're answered, which I think is kind of cool. And I've always enjoyed seeing folk religious art and seeing folk religious places that are in no way endorsed by any particular church, but just spring out because that's what people need. And I like this one that combines both Christianity and Judaism. And there's a Lion of Judah, which is supposed to be Christ. Like I said, there's statues all around that you can look at, all detailing the lives of Christ and important moments that he had. And it's on top of a hill just right outside of Kerrville. You can see the hill country surrounding it. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this trip through Kerrville. I hope you go and enjoy it. It's a wonderful town to visit, and thanks for watching.